Not just for you. It was mostly for my own benefit. Whatever you said was always right. Sometimes I thought you were wrong, but I was wrong because I was short-sighted. Jamshid, I'm not the small child I used to be 20 years ago. Vis was my sister too. It's up to you to decide whether to go or to stay, and I'll follow. But Jamshid, don't make an emotional decision.
Dad, where are you going?
I'm going back to the school. I want to say goodbye to my students. After, I'll go to the palace. Don't leave the house. I'll be back.
Hello.
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 Hello. I want to thank God for giving me dignity and patience during hardship, and always wanting only what is best for me. You know better than anyone else all the things that I and my family have gone through during these recent months. And today, I don't want to talk about all this hardship, because it will only waste your time and remind me of my suffering. As that may be, because of all the pain, suffering, and hardship inflicted upon me and my loved ones, I have come to the conclusion that it is no longer possible for me to stay at this school. And I am sorry for this. I'm sorry for all of this. I swear to God, I'll never forget your kindness and affection. Your kindness in being willing to learn. All of the work that you have done here. All of your effort. This is a great favor. It is you who are the future scholars of this great nation. A nation with a unique civilization and with a singular people. Great stars have shined in the sky of this country, and God willing, they will continue to shine with your toil, with your efforts, and with your endeavor. Never forget that. Don't forget that Iran and Iranians are nourished by science, are nourished by knowledge, are nourished by wisdom. Don't you ever allow a small group of selfish people who have been deceived and who are being controlled to prevent you from acquiring knowledge and from acquiring science and from studying and bettering your minds. Don't let them do that. Science is the key to freedom. Knowledge is the path to freedom. And those who would stop your learning, who would take advantage of you, don't let them stop you. They are mistaken. Science is the key to freedom.
Master Ghayathuddin. It's a shame I arrived so late and you're leaving. But please be kind enough if you can, just to answer a question for me.
Please, let me know your question.
You know, people in different cities, they say you have corrected the big mistakes made by scientists that came before you. That you have vastly developed mathematics and astrology. But I have only a simple question for you. Can we measure everything that's been created with mathematics?
It is not wise of a scientist to give definite answers. But still, if we suppose we can have an equation to measure this, then my answer would be yes.
Then we can consider the truth as the unknown. And we can also explore different levels and layers of knowledge and science. Consider the human being as the unknown, and understanding as a level of knowledge that can be measured. Combination of these two will provide us with an equation. Then if we finally have an answer to this, we'll probably know what the truth is all about. We can say this will show us the path to absolute truth, and will make it easier for truth-seeking people to find the answers to their questions.
I know this considerable subtlety. I've read these sentences somewhere before.
I've traveled miles through cities and towns to see today's Nardebam-e.
You must be Muhammad Kafi, the man who's written a book about Sinavi wisdom. God is great. God is great.
I can't let it happen. All this construction work is being done because you are here. You agree that I can't let you go like this.
But sir...
I know what you have gone through, and I know you're upset. And that this might be my fault. I take responsibility for all these mistakes, and I will do anything to make it up to you. From now on, nothing will be done without your consent, I promise you. This is what I order. Ghayathuddin Jamshid Kashani will have the right to enter the palace at any time he wishes to. You will obey everything he says. His decision is a government order. From now on, he will be treated as a member of my family. Him and his loved ones. Whoever tries to violate his or his family's privacy will be seen as an outlaw and must be killed.
You've been absolutely kind to me,
I won't
sir.
listen anymore, Jamshid.
You mean...
I mean, it's an order.
I have a request then.
Tell me. I'll give you anything. But you cannot leave.
I want to stay in Kuhak until the observatory is built. I don't want to come to the city except for important matters. I wanted to leave Samarkand because this city reminds me of all my sorrows.
But what about the school and your students?
We are saved once again by God's grace. This is our greatest scientist, Muhammad Kafi, a great teacher. Of course, if he wishes to stay.
but the power he has now is no less than the powers of a minister.
Yes, it might seem like that. But we are lucky that he will be living outside the walls of the city.
Huh. This is just another plan. Don't you understand, Tarkan? Once the observatory is built, this man will become the most powerful individual in this city.